Want to feel like a kid again? We're all about magic on the ice today on the Express. I need a little help.
Okay.
On today's show,
It's great to get kids out at any age for skating. The younger you get them out, the better it is.
Maple Ridge toddlers practice their play.
You're constantly mentally trying to be in lines and shapes with 16 girls.
The competitive side of Surrey's synchronized skating.
It's not about you, it's about the entire aspect of the team.
Your toe is pointed and extending there, right?
The secret weapon of Richmond's SPS power skating.
Go!
I'll pick the Canucks. You pick
Canuck Alex Burrows plays NHL slapshot in Burnaby.
Should you let me win, do you think?
I'm trying to.
See that and more local expression.
Shut up. Shut up, Will.
Welcome to the Express. I'm Johanna Ward at Planet Ice in Maple Ridge. We've got tots, we've got tricks, and we've got teams on the ice on today's show. Also, your chance to win a copy of NHL Slapshot. But up first, it's synchronized skating in Surrey.
It's a team of about 16 skaters. Formations, lines. We can do lifts, all the stuff that singles do with great knee bends. So synchronized skating is formations and all in time with music, and it's beautiful to watch.
Synchronized skating isn't very well known, but it sure is beautiful.
Listen to your corrections. Okay, just make a circle.
Coach Leslie Rupp has been involved with the sport since the early 80s, and she's taken many skaters to the national level. Today, she's coaching the open level of the Lower Mainland Synchronized Skating Club.
It's as hard as a pair team, maybe even harder, because you're constantly mentally trying to be in lines and shapes with 16 girls.
Open is the highest level of synchronized skating in BC. Above that is nationals, and some of these girls are well on their way. Some of them have skated for more than 20 years, including Carly.
I love the team sport, and I started as a soloist, but it wasn't as fun, and we're a big family. You have to really like the idea of a team aspect to be on synchro, because it's not about you, it's about the entire aspect of the team.
You have to have good rhythm, you have to have a desire and a passion to perform, multitask abilities, because you're forever changing lines and formations and great knee bend. Mostly just a love of skating and being with friends.
The ice is a place where all your problems and troubles go away, and you can just come, skate, be with your best friends, become your family. It may look like it's easy, it may look gliding, but it's hard work.
I just love the music, watching them work together as a team.
I'm Erin Shaw in Surrey for the Express.
For more synchronized skating, you can watch the World Championships. They're happening in Helsinki, Finland in April 2011. But right now on the Express, we're going from one end of the ice skating spectrum to the other. We're at Planet Ice in Maple Ridge, learning to skate with the little ones.
It's great to get kids out at any age for skating. The younger you get them out, the better it is for being able to have that magical experience on the ice.
Go. Can you stand up, Aria?
It is amazing. It's really enjoyable to be able to take someone who's afraid to skate and have them feeling comfortable by the end of the half an hour or the end of the set. Just being able to draw on the ice and the toys, it makes them forget about skating. It just draws their attention to the task at hand, and they don't realize that they might be gliding when they start to pick up something because they've stopped moving and they've bent over. So they've done two things. They were able to glide and they were able to bend over and get up without falling down.
Considering how wobbly I am on the ice, obviously it's important to start young, right?
Yes.
And why?
Why? You want to start young because, you know what, you're a little bit closer to the ice.
At this age, you're going to spend a lot of time down on the ice, and then you make those steps, and you'll be out playing hockey, figure skating, or speed skating.
So basically, we're trying to make sure they can get up and get down, at that they want to come back to the rink every week.
We're pretty much a very skating-oriented community. We've got a lot of ice sessions available, and lots of families come out.
Who gets up by yourself?
Yes, you did.
So what's it going to take for me to get a sticker today?
Oh, I don't know. I think I want to see you go underneath those tunnels without falling.
Oh no!
Okay, that's where you're going to find your balance, is bending over.
All right.
Getting knee over toe.
Okay. Okay, it's my goal to get a sticker by the end of today's show, and although it may be a while until I get competitive, or these little skaters too, aren't we always looking for ways to improve? Up next on The Express, we find out why the owner of Richmond's SPS Power Skating uses Dartfish technology, which has a pretty impressive record itself.
Ready, go!
They may not be Olympians yet, but for now, at least they can train like one.
You can see if we look in here, how your toe is pointed and extending there, right?
Duncan is one of the only trainers in the province using Dartfish technology as a coaching tool.
Ready, go! It's a platform for visual feedback, which means you're actually delivering feedback to an athlete with images overlaid onto a video of himself performing whatever action it might be in whatever sport. Basically, right now, if you want to be an Olympic medalist, you have to use it. It was 162 medalists in Vancouver and 372 medalists in Beijing were Dartfish users.
The technology was developed in Switzerland. It offers trainers a detailed look at mechanics and form.
Simulcam's just an overlay, so it takes one video of a skill or a movement or anything and then overlays another video of the same thing, maybe a different athlete or maybe the same athlete at different times, so you can compare one to the other with one right on top.
It can illustrate what 1/10 of a second can mean in competition.
Slow motion is basically a video version of strobe photography, so it shows you different stages in the skill, but all on one continuous video. Slow motion is great because it shows you a lot of critical moments in a skill, and it sort of pinpoints them as they happen and then lets you look at them simultaneously. Your hips, they don't move up and down very much along that line, do they?
Being able to see is key.
Oh, I see the problem. I'm too high up. When I see there's an error, I try to do the opposite of the error.
All right, so let's take a look at that one.
With that, you can actually see how you're doing it, so that you get a better picture of what you're doing.
Matthew Walters has been using Dartfish for almost a year. He noticed improvements in the first month.
My foot speed has improved dramatically. My turning and my edge control, my foot control, forwards not getting around me is easy. I can get up with the play. I'm more involved with the plays.
We're kind of visual beings. We do a lot of things visually. You know, we're on television right now because people like visual. And let's look at that in slow motion. We learn a lot of our motor skills visually through demonstration. When a coach shows you, hey, this is how you do it when you're 6 years old, well, that's learning visually. So this is just an expansion upon the most common method of coaching.
But there's little common or ordinary about Dartfish technology.
Ready, go!
In Richmond, I'm Peter Kim for The Express.
Dartfish technology has even won an Emmy for innovative technical achievement. And you can learn more about Duncan and his programs online at spspowerskating.ca. Now you're watching our Express Skating Special. We've got more community and competition from around the Lower Mainland coming up, plus your chance to win a copy of EA Sports NHL Slapshot.
After the break,
maybe a 5 or a 5.5 skate, so you have that little extra room.
The fashion and fit of ice skates. The Kitsilano Figure Skating Club.
The environment and the people are just so great here.
You're watching local TV on The Express.